All right, namaste everyone. Welcome to the Cārvāka
Yes.
podcast. It is that time of the year where I am forced to watch the one thing that I had stopped watching after the first two seasons.
Yes.
But
You're welcome. World, you're welcome.
hey, I was literally forced to start following IPL again by Adit. That's a fact. I was not watching IPL, but then as the cricket podcast graph kept on increasing, आदित वाज लाइक मतलब क्या मजाक बना के रखा हुआ है कि साले मैं ही सारे मैच देखो तूने क्या जक बनाने के लिए बैठा है and to be fair I think Adit had a point. I was wrong and
No, no.
I
You should
watched
put that on a shirt. To be fair, Adit has a point. That
and
is true for most things.
last year I watched all the Mumbai games, full disclosure. बाकी नहीं देखी. आरसीबी के हारने का बहुत मजा लिया, मगर फिर साला वो लोग विनिंग स्ट्रीक पे हो गए थे तो आई वाज लाइक अरे ये क्या हो रहा है, मुझे ट्रोल करने को नहीं मिल रहा है. बट या मुंबई गेम्स आई सॉ दिस ईयर. आई इंटेंड टू वॉच सीएसके गेम्स, आरसीबी गेम्स, मुंबई गेम्स. बाकी की हाइलाइट्स देखूंगा. आई मीन आई डोंट नो बिकॉज सी IPL also clashes with my podcast live stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday. That's just a fact. So if I have that, I mean, and Sundays I have my Patreon sessions, I'll watch a lot of highlights and maybe recorded later. But I want to start today by this first super chat. So Dhruvit Joshi has written, I see that almost every cricket channel has started covering IPL even before it starts. They don't even cover their own leagues this much. They love whining about India, but never say no to Indian money. Very cunning people.
Yes. अच्छा नहीं पहले तो before I we start on this, कमीनो सुपर चैट वालों रोज गाली देते हो कि हम लोग 1 मिनट लेट आए. आज 30 सेकंड पहले टाइम से आए. थोड़ा क्रेडिट
Yes,
दो. तो ऑन
yes.
टाइम ओपी एक बार बोल लो. No, we love you all and stuff. By the way, people wondering, there's a couple of people who have written to me कि किसके नाम की जर्सी है. Family friend, no, not family friend. My family was very kind enough to gift me a jersey with my own name. तो मेरे खुद के नाम की जर्सी है. I'll show it.
मेरी भी खुद के नाम की है. मेरी
So I
कुशल
I I
कुशल
I will
मुंबई
flip.
इंडियंस.
I will flip. It says Adit and my favorite number 07. I'll flip around after that and show you guys the jersey in the end. But man, can't wait. So let's go back to the super chat. What was the question?
क्वेश्चन वाज कि ये लोग इतना गाली देते हैं
हाँ.
मगर दबा के आईपीएल को कवर करते हैं, ऐसा क्यों?
By the way, देखो, first thing, I don't know, I said this 1 year 2 years on before on the podcast, क्या उससे भी ज्यादा टाइम हो गया, मुझे याद नहीं है, कि there are two type of people on YouTube, cricket YouTube. एक जो इंडिया को पसंद करते हैं and are with Indian cricket, the other जो इंडिया को गाली देके पैसा बनाते हैं, right? तो now the two camps are absolutely there. मतलब all these English, Australian channels, etc. If you go to cricket.com AU or Sky Sports, whenever, or ECB ki channels, whatever their YouTube revenue comes, I would say 70 to 80% of them are from the IPL. Sorry, Indian cricket fans, not IPL. So they know how do you cater to them. You watch the IPL. Nasser Hussain and Michael Atherton, were talking about BCCI and this, and their podcast was the one that started all this whinging about India, ka kya ho raha hai and all that, about the venue. They did a whole IPL preview with Sam Curran. Last year, they did an IPL preview with Manoj Badale, the owner of what's his name, Rajasthan Royals. So they are all doing it. What I like now, what they're doing it is, if you look at the non-Indian channels, they are not covering all the franchises. They are looking at their own country ke players, the people, the ownership, the support staff, and people that they know, and previewing that aspect of it. And that's something I really like. If the Sky Sports people are looking at the Brit aspect, if the Club Prairie Fire are looking at the Australian and the English player, maybe some South African one is looking at the South African side of the podcast. And the funniest is when Pakistan YouTubers are thinking वो किसको preview कर रहे हैं, right? Because there is no Pakistani player playing the IPL. But even they want dono कि Pakistani channels function on Indian YouTube revenue. The viewership of India is so big with a phone that ultimately that is what is happening.
Hmm. Now, for me, this is my answer. I don't mind people giving fair criticism of India.
Hmm.
Um, so I'll give you three examples of what can be a fair criticism of India.
Hmm.
Uh, like I'll use this entire photo op of Mr. Shah and Rohit Sharma as an
Hmm.
example. Now tell me, why was Jai Shah as an ICC chief doing photo ops with Rohit Sharma? Would he have done that if New Zealand would have won? I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think so. He would not have done that.
Hmm.
See, that's something that bothers me. Like, boss, you're the ICC chief. You need to
Correct.
move on. You need to move on, and people need to move on too. I just don't like, that's a fair criticism. I think Mr. Shah ka ek wo
No,
safe seat rakhna.
no, I think I know why he's doing it. I think he got a lot of bad publicity, as you know, because his father is the home minister, he has access and stuff, and suddenly that one video of him cheering India, India during that India-Pakistan game in the T20 World Cup, and a couple of others, and people in Twitter were like, "Oh, Jai Shah, kya baat hai, kya baat hai," and so now I think he's overdoing the whole nationalism thing. कि मैं भी इंडिया टीम के I'll appear as an India team fan, forgetting that he's the ICC president. I completely agree. I have not. I'll give you an example. Jagmohan Dalmia, right? I have never seen a man more passionate about Indian cricket than Jagmohan Dalmia. And if you guys don't know who Jagmohan Dalmia is, hang your head in shame, because India का जो post 90s dominance है उसमें जगमोहन दालमिया का बहुत बड़ा हाथ है. I never saw him do the same thing as an ICC president. And
Never.
he was pushing for India on the ICC stage. I have a lot of criticism also of Jagmohan Dalmia, about how he ran the BCCI and stuff, and Ranbir Singh Mahendra ka era and stuff. And I can go on the history of Indian cricket whenever whenever we want to do a podcast on that. But my point is, he did not do that, and he was sort of the benchmark of doing. And Sharad Pawar, again, a lot of criticism I have about him, but he did not do it himself when he was running the ICC. Sharad
Yeah.
Pawar was also. So I think Jai, it's good. Jai Bhai is, Jawan Khune and all that. And, but I think this is more to improve his image amongst the social media than anything else. Usko lagta hai कि भाई मुझे hits मिलेंगे, retweets मिलेंगे. But he should stop. You are right. It is looking distasteful.
You know what happens with Jai Shah is, because people may not believe it, but he has done a lot of good. Okay,
Yes.
he's done a lot of good. He's done good work for Gujarat cricket. He did good
Mm-hmm.
work for um, you know BCCI. He
Mm-hmm.
should just, at the end of the day, यार थोड़ा he should just take a break. I think बहुत जरूरी है कि you should know when to like cut off. मेरे हिसाब से जयशा is not doing that, and I find it very disappointing. कोई आवश्यकता ही नहीं है यार आपको ये सब
नहीं.
करने की. I don't know why जयशा has to be, or and why are camera people always like वो स्टार स्पोर्ट्स में ना दो इरिटेशन होती है.
Hmm.
एक होती है हर 5 मिनट में कोहली, और अभी हर 15 मिनट में जयशा. यार क्यों क्यों हर 15 मिनट में जयशा क्यों आ रहे हैं?
Yeah.
ऐसा क्या है यार? आप बाकी यार रखो ना. एंड दिस इज कमिंग, आई एम एक्चुअली नॉट अपोज टू जयशा. I think it's fine. I
Yeah.
even understand Indians run the game, and Indians are going to have a disproportionate share in this entire thing. But I still don't understand, the game is because of the players, not because of Mr. Jai Shah. So
Correct.
ये क्या
Agreed.
हो रहा है मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. I don't like it. This is my opinion, and
I
this is coming from a guy who is a giant supporter of Amit Shah as a
yeah,
home
same.
minister. Okay, this is coming from a guy who is like a Amit Shah hardcore dyed in wool supporter. Okay, but I don't like what Jai Bhai is doing, and I think Jai should back off.
Yeah, no, I think he's getting a lot of. He will ultimately get a lot of bad press or something. And like I said, I understand why he's going, because first he got a lot of unfair bad press.
Yeah,
So now the dial just moved to the other side and stuff. And what is surprising is Amit Bhai, and I've followed him. I mean, मैं तो गुजरात में ही था when Amit Bhai became the home minister.
Amit Bhai
And
barely does media, yaar.
Exactly. This is completely different from what his dad and his stuff is around. So I don't know. I think there needs to be a course correction and stuff. कुछ ज़्यादा ही हो गया है. And so we'll see. And in this IPL, because this culture is not unique to Jai Shah. When Lalit Modi was running the IPL, हर 2 सेकंड ललित मोदी को दिखाते थे और फिर शास्त्री को कमेंट्री में डालने का ललित मोदी sitting with all the dignitaries. Here is the joint secretary. Here is the treasurer. Joint. It looks so dumb. You have these BCCI commentators running off कि ये है वो है. It reeks of that old babudam culture, right? You can just say the office bearers of the BCCI are here and then move on. You don't need to introduce them like आज attendance में ये है और साथ में हम पूरी सब्जी और दूध पाक खाएंगे. I mean, this is how it sounds like. It sounds like
It's
so
very
bad.
irritating. It's
Yeah.
extremely irritating, and like बस कर दो यार. मेरी एक ही
हाँ.
रिक्वेस्ट है. And to the whining bit, right? I think today we will stick to IPL.
Correct.
I have a few other news segments, so I also wanted
Yes.
to run it through Adit.
Hmm.
Now IPL season is on, and that the cricket podcast has taken off. Do we increase the frequency? I mean, we are on the live stream, so इसके लिए मैं तेरे को एक question पूछ रहा हूँ. And you can say no. I understand. Do you think we have to increase of the frequency of the podcast where we actually do like 3 pods a month or something of that sort?
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely do 2 pods a month and then slowly ramp up. There'll be some months where I might just be busy and can't do 3 pods or something, but I'm absolutely open to that.
तो
Absolute.
महीने में
But
2 बार तो करना पड़ेगा ना. अभी ये
हाँ, but
महीना हो गया.
या तो शायद एक ऐसा करेंगे कि थर्ड पॉडकास्ट वीकेंड पे रख सकते हैं, like a Saturday
Hmm.
or a Sunday or something, because
Hmm.
weekdays it becomes tough, but weekends I can accommodate a little bit more.
Yeah, like we,
So
we we fix a Friday, like we can just Friday can be just cricket or something, right?
cricket, हाँ,
Two
something like
Fridays
that.
every month. Two Fridays every month can be
कर
cricket
सकते हैं, कर सकते हैं.
because it's just there's so much content that comes in, right?
और
And now
इस आईपीएल में एक बार तो वॉच अलोंग करना है बॉस.
hmm,
I have taken a subscription Willow का यहाँ where I can stream it on like multiple devices, so I can like stream it on the my iPad here or on another screen and do it. मेरे पास 2 screen का setup है, so I'm absolutely okay. So chat, let us know. Do you guys want to do a watch along with you guys on the IPL? And if you guys are interested, please comment, write on the live chat, and we'll do one with you guys. पहली
yeah,
गेम का नहीं करेंगे तो ऐसा मत बोलना कल से शुरू करो. We also have to plan. वरना अपनी चैट तो कल करो, कल करो.
yeah, plan करना पड़ता है. So now let's get to the squads. I'm going to put the squads on the screen up. We'll start with the order that the Crickbuzz folks have. So squads लगा दिए हैं भाई.
We are getting a lot of yeses, so thank you everyone. We'll definitely do. चलिए.
वो
So
बोल रहे हैं
पहले
फाइनल करो लाइव स्ट्रीम.
फाइनल कहाँ यार भाई, उससे पहले ही करेंगे यार. इतने भी वेले नहीं है.
फाइनल कभी होने वाला है? मैं मेरे को वो डेट जाननी है फाइनल की. कभी होने वाली है फाइनल? एंड ऑफ मे?
फाइनल इज May and like May 25th Sunday. एक्चुअली कर सकते हैं फाइनल.
मुझे सूट करेगा. मैं तो अभी कनाडा में आ चुका हूंगा तब तक.
हाँ, so I
तो
don't
तेरा और
mind
मेरा
because
टाइम का भी लोचा नहीं होएगा. यू एंड आई
हाँ,
विल
and it's a
बी.
Sunday. So
Yeah.
and शायद गुजरात मुंबई का भी एक आध मैच कर सकते हैं. That'll be a little fun.
गुजरात
Little bit of
मुंबई भी कर
rivalry going.
सकते हैं. मजा आएगा.
Because
मजा आएगा.
हाँ, because 99% गुजरात मुंबई वो दोनों वीकेंड पे ही रखेंगे वो. I'm pretty sure of that. So हाँ देखो, first game is on Saturday उसका भी. So they won't do it on a weekday. So कर सकते हैं वो. We'll plan something. चलो squad, let's get started.
स्क्वाड चल CSK भाई. बोल अभी CSK. What do you say?
CSK is a squad of 2 parts, right? Half the squad resembles India Masters 11 because it is people very experienced, but in the high 30s and above 30s, and the other half is complete like a youth squad, younger sort of thing. So, but the first thought I have when I see CSK is they have prepared a squad for Chipok. This is a squad. This has fabulous spinners, right? You look at Ravichandran Ashwin, Noor Ahmed, who was brilliant for Gujarat Titans, Ravindra Jadeja, again excellent. On the backup, of that side. They have Shreyas Gopal, who is a pretty decent spinner. Rachin Ravindra, if he plays. The reason why I say Rachin Ravindra, if he plays, is we're going to come in a second, because who are your four overseas players that will definitely play? Chennai really likes Devon Conway. He gives them a good sort of balance in the top. And then there is, your Sam Curran, and then two bowlers, Noor Ahmed and Pathirana. Right, those are your four sort of overseas players. So let's start from the top. I'm sorry, I was not even looking at the screen, I was looking at mine. So let's start from the top. If you can scroll up, Kushal. uh, so who your openers, right? Chennai mein, they are almost I think it'll be Ruturaj Gaikwad and Devon Conway to open the batting. It'll be either Conway or Ravindra to open, unless and until Conway fails is when Ravindra starts. Unless there is some
I have a
fitness color
question
issue.
here. Considering the red hot form
Hmm.
Ravindra kid is in, how can you not pick him over?
Because Ravindra's form in T20 and Ravindra's form in ODI are two different things. Ravindra is not the same player in T20 as they are in that. And but CSK. So but you are right. Like, do you go with the person who's been, like, form is a form? Like, if he's been striking it well, do you go there? The other thing you have to look is Ravindra was in form on flat pattas. Okay, in Pakistan. CSK Chepauk is not going to be a flat patta. If CSK wants to win like 8 or 9 matches and get to the playoffs, they will need a slowish wicket, a sluggish wicket, and stuff. They don't have the power hitters like a KKR does or a MI does, in the middle order to get them over the line. Right. So let's look at the top three. There'll be Ruturaj Gaikwad, Devon Conway / Rachin Ravindra, depending on what they pick, and Rahul Tripathi. Those are fixed, right? Number four, they really like Shivam Dubey, but this time they have a little bit of a wild card in Deepak Hooda, who they've picked up, right? I think it's Deepak Hooda is a very interesting buy for them because he's a spinner. If Deepak Hooda plays four, because they can do the left-right tinkering, because agar Conway hai, to they might just send Deepak Hooda, and then Shivam Dubey comes in at 5. Then comes the interesting part. Who are your power hitters at 6, 7, and 8? Right? You have MSD, but what MS Dhoni is going to show up? Last time MSD was a true power hitter where he was only coming in the last 10, 12, 13 balls. I've seen people where MSD saying, "Ke bhai, MSD was giving more time to a couple of folks for Indian selection and stuff like that." I don't think so. I mean, I personally think if MS Dhoni is feeling fit, he should be playing 20 balls at least. I mean, if he's the play, because computer to chal raha hai na yaar. So he should be playing. So if Sam Curran plays, you have Sam Curran, Ravindra Jadeja, and MS Dhoni. Then come the bowlers, where you have Ravichandran Ashwin, Pathirana, Nathan Ellis, and Noor Ahmed. Right now, again, Nathan Ellis cannot play if Sam Curran is playing. So if they want to play Nathan Ellis, they have to play Anshul Kamboj or Vijay Shankar. Uh, if they play Sam Curran, then they'll probably have to play, say, a Mukesh Chaudhary or a Khalil Ahmed on the slower wickets. But this is a squad that is made for Chepauk, and probably they are hoping कि Eden Gardens में भी शायद slow wicket या लखनऊ में मिल जाए, so they can cause a little bit of an upset and cause like a bit of a sort of a jump on that. But if I look at Chennai's schedule, they start with a very interesting game. They start with 3 out of their first 4 games are in Chennai. The third game is in Guwahati, right? And that is in the first 2 weeks. Then the away games start and stuff. So if Chennai wants to make a deep run in the tournament, they have to win at least 3 out of the first 5. If they start the IPL with 1-4, I don't see this Chennai team going through to the playoffs. They have to give they have to minimum win like 3 out of the first 5 games.
All right. So, as far as I'm concerned, Ravindra Jadeja is certainly playing. Ravichandran
Of
Ashwin
course,
is
of
certainly
course.
playing.
If I forgot Jadeja, then it's my bad. But yes, Jadeja, Ashwin, and Karan, they are all 3 compulsory.
Huda is definitely playing.
हाँ.
ठीक है, हुड्डा भी पक्का खेलेगा. अभी
Pathirana is playing. No. Pathirana is playing. Okay, so let's pick the 12 players में से Gaikwad is playing, Tripathi is playing, Conway or Ravindra 3, Jadeja, Dubey, Huda, Dhoni, Pathirana, Ashwin. इतना तो कंफर्म हो गया.
Yeah.
The
Dhoni
only
impact sub?
No, I think Ashwin will be the impact sub. They want if the wicket is spinning, there is no way you don't want Dhoni keeping. Ashwin in the fielding is a liability. So, in my opinion, Dhoni is going to use Ashwin in the first sort of 12 or 13 overs, and because Ashwin will travel in the last 4 overs. So, Ashwin probably will open the bowling, if they play him, use him out in the first 10 or 12 overs, and then sub him out for a batter who can field. And it will probably be a younger batter, right? So you can even have like a Rahul Tripathi coming in and out, or someone like a Shivam Dubey or something. I don't know, depending on what they see. But if I was in the CSK camp, there is no way I would not have Dhoni on the field when it's keeping, if he's fit. But overall, I don't see this team making a run for the top 4. They will be in the run for the top 6, right? Top 6 or 7 mein kar sakte hain, because to make a run for the top 4, they are missing 1 or 2 big power hitters down in the middle order. They need someone.
शिवम दुबे है ना यार पावर हिटर.
बट शिवम दुबे कौन से विकेट्स पे चलेगा? फास्ट बॉलिंग के सामने क्या करेगा? Yes, he had one good season last time, but they have a lot of tape on him. So make sure the coaches, the analysts, they are going to come.
बैट्समैन में ऋतुराज बहुत अच्छा है
और
त्रिपाठी बहुत अच्छा है.
Yes, opening 3 are fine. They need some power hitter. Like शिवम दुबे के साथ भी तो कोई चाहिए. And I don't
मैं बोल रहा हूँ they need Rachin Ravindra to play over Conway. I believe they have to play Rachin. Conway नहीं यार, Rachin.
Correct. So and I don't think Jaddu and MSD are the same power hitters that they are, that they were. They are not, unfortunately.
मुझे समझ में आ रहा है MSD खेल क्यों रहा है यार, सच्ची. I love MSD.
I agree.
मगर यार खेल क्यों रहा है?
He could be absolutely a player mentor or something where he plays less or something. I think MSD wants a Shane Warne, Rajasthan Royal type story in 2008, and I get it, but he needs some younger players and some power hitters to do that. Unfortunately, CSK is a prisoner of its own sort of strengths. Its strengths was having the players that it played and backed them for a long time, but unfortunately, that's not happening. That's not happening at all. And I don't see the point of them picking Vijay Shankar. I really don't. Because Vijay Shankar was very, I've seen him play almost all his games. He played for Gujarat Titans. He had a couple of sparks, but he was not consistent at all. But but
everybody's like MSD brings money. Even I understand MSD brings money, guys. The point is we can do it through other ways. Na MSD can be in the dugout without playing. उसको 4-5 ऐसे दिखा दो, उसको ऐसे राउंड मारने के लिए, ऐसे झिंगा लाला हु करने के लिए यार.
भाई सचिन also brings money. तो सचिन को थोड़ी मुंबई खिलाता रहता था.
वही ना यार, मतलब.
But it's also his personal choice. I don't think he wants to. हुआ क्या है कि the Instagram type thinking is managing the team. In any other sport, if a player is this, I mean, Tom Brady got a extended run here, but after once they got humiliated in the playoffs, Tom Brady was out. He was done, right? So CSK, yes, they won in 2023, but they had a bad year last year. If they have another bad year this year, I don't see MSD playing more. I really don't. And so
अभी बस हो गया यार. MS ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया. He was wonderful, मगर अभी बस हो गया यार. अभी आगे बढ़ना चाहिए.
Let's go to Rajasthan. फिर वरना बाकी के स्क्वाड्स के लिए टाइम नहीं रहेगा.
राजस्थान तो यार यशस्वी पक्का खेलेगा 100%. रियान पराग पक्का खेलेगा.
राजस्थान के 15-20 फैंस जो भी हमारे स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं, हाउ डू यू
भाई इनकी टीम बहुत अच्छी है. तू ये देख ना.
अच्छी है. नो आई हैव अनदर क्वेश्चन.
संजू, यशस्वी और रियान, ये 4 तो 100% खेलेंगे. नो डाउट.
But I think Sanju Samson is not going to play as a starting 11. He's going to play as an impact sub because I don't
इम्पैक्ट
think he
सब.
can play. He can no. I don't think he can keep wickets. I think he's not fit. That's what
हम्म.
I've read.
पहले 3
मैं
गेम के लिए ना.
हाँ पहले तीन. But I have another question for Rajasthan fans. How do you feel about Rajasthan letting go of Joss Butler and keeping Shimron Hetmeyer? How do
पागल
you
लोग
let
हैं.
go of Joss Butler? I
पागल लोग हैं.
It's not like the Gujarat ने कुछ 25-30 करोड़ खरीदे. We bought him for 10 crores and they played 11 crores to retain Shimron Hetmeyer, who has at best been a 50-50 retainer for them. So I mean, why Yashasvi and Joss Butler was one of the most feared opening combinations in the IPL. Matlab, there would be at least one or two games in the season that they would win just by themselves. दोनों they would just bat the opposition out of it. Last year, I think वो मुंबई के सामने था, where Yashasvi scored a century or something like that, and then Butler would score. It is such a dumb move from the Rajasthan administration to get rid of that. But anyways, getting to that team. So you're right. You have Yashasvi Jaiswal. I mean, Riyan Parag obviously will play because at number 4 he's the captain. So
ध्रुव
Parag.
जुरेल पक्का खेलेगा.
Rujuler खेलेगा. Nitish Rana, I think he's going to be the number 3.
नीतीश
So
राणा भी
it's
खेलेगा. ये इनके इंडियन प्लेयर बहुत अच्छे हैं यार राजस्थान के.
so here is the weakness of Rajasthan Royals. The middle order, the power hitters. There is one. So there is Jaiswal will open the batting with I don't know. Initially, it was going to be Samson. That's what I thought. And let's assume that Samson opens the batting with Jaiswal. Nitish Rana is your number 3. Parag is your number 4. Jurel is your number 5. Hetmeyer is your number 6. Okay, so you have
या हो
Parag,
गया.
Jurel, and Hetmeyer. Now, who's your number 7? Right.
हम्म.
Right now there are lots of rumors. Ek or there is a player where they are talking about Vaibhav Suryavanshi, who's the 13-year-old player
नहीं वो
that's
15 साल का बच्चा है.
striking.
वो
हाँ
15
या
साल का
15
उसको
साल
मैना खिलाओ.
का. Right. हाँ exactly. But so आपके पहले 6 हो गए, then you don't have the batters. You don't have your say
नहीं
how
मैं तो वनिंदु हसरंगा को भेजूंगा नंबर 7.
but Vanindu Hasaranga cannot bat the same way, say, a Rashid Khan can bat or someone. He is not a number 7. If you look at his stats of batting, right? He's at best
यार
an average
ये
batter.
अब और ऑलरेडी अगर वनिंदु हसरंगा हो गया और एटमायर हो
हाँ,
गया तो 2 हो गए
he,
ओवरसीज नंबर 7 पे
correct.
ही. सो यानी कि 2 ओवरसीज बॉलर्स तुम और
So
यूज कर
so
सकते हो.
Jofra Archer pakka hai.
हाँ
If the wicket is spinning, they will have Theekshana. If the wicket is seaming, they'll have Fazal Haq Faruqi. So
हाँ.
and I like their bowling attack. They'll have either Akash Madwal and
मफाका
Tushar.
यार वो लड़के में बड़ा दम है मफाका में साउथ अफ्रीकन
नहीं,
बच्चे में.
he's too वो कच्चा है अभी भाई. I personally think they would play Akash Madwal, Tushar Deshpande, Jofra Archer as your 3 bowlers, and then either Fazal Haq Faruqi or Mahesh Theekshana. And then depending on whoever plays, if they have a 12th player, then there is Kumar Karthikeya who is a spinner and stuff. But where they do lack is that number 7, 8 sort of power hitter again.
थोड़े
Where
बॉलिंग में हल्के हैं ये.
हाँ भाई बॉलिंग में मतलब अगेन इट्स वेरी डिपेंडेंट ऑन जोफ्रा आर्चर कि जोफ्रा आर्चर क्या करता है. इफ जोफ्रा आर्चर डज नॉट line and देखो there is another problem also which I think Rick was alluded to. Jofra Archer and Hasaranga both are very injury prone.
मगर संदीप शर्मा भी तो अच्छा है ना इनमें.
So I think Sandeep Sharma had a couple of good years or something, but there were a couple of bad games in the later half of the season where he was being found out. So मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि I don't see Sandeep Sharma playing all 14 games. I could be wrong, and I hope he does well. I see Madwal playing. Madwal was lights out for Mumbai Indians. I think he performed very well. I think एक बार वो 5 या 4 या 5 विकेट भी ले गया है. But yeah, I think so. खेल सकता है संदीप शर्मा, but I think personally, if you ask me, it'll be Jofra and Madwal playing both games and stuff, and we'll see. But where Rajasthan is going to lack is that power hitting of 6, 7, 8. And what version of Riyan Parag shows up? Is it going to be the no holds barred? They were captaincy is a big burden. We saw that with Shubman Gill last time. When Shubman was the captain, his run scoring was affected, right? It just like how Sachin's run scoring was affected at times
3 गेम
when
के लिए ही है रियान पराग.
हाँ, पर भाई 3 गेम भी बहुत बड़ी बात है। ही इज एट हिज होम क्राउड, गुवाहाटी में गेम्स है वो। इट्स नॉट अ स्मॉल आस्क। बच्चा ही तो है अभी, ही इज नॉट दैट ओल्ड। He's still 22 23 years. He'll be 23 by the time he's captaining his first game. So it's going to be tough. But you know, Jaiswal is going to be their big one, and I think the trump in the Trup का एक का जो राजस्थान का है वो नीतीश राणा है। I really like Nitish Rana's thing, and let's see how they fit Shubham Dubey, because they'll have to get an extra batter, because if Hasaranga comes at 7, then they're in deep shit. Hasaranga is
I think
at
they're a very
best number 8.
RCB-ish team this season.
They are a very RCB-ish team, but they have a couple of rock star bowlers, right? RCB wahan they are a little bit lacking, so we'll have to see. But this is not the Rajasthan. Dekho, when Trent Bolt was leading the attack, Rajasthan, this is a complete makeover. Like you had 4 mainstays of Rajasthan: Joss Butler, Chahal, Ashwin, and Trent Bolt. All 4 played almost every game of the IPL. All 4 are gone. So this is going to be a very different Rajasthan team, and we'll see kya hota hai. So it was good. Yeah, we'll see.
Let's do KKR. Okay, KKR, Ajinkya, Rinku.
Mm-hmm.
कौन होगा और?
No, I'll tell you, KKR में पहले तो बहुत interesting है. Why was Ajinkya Rahane
वरुण
chosen as
चक्रवर्ती पक्का खेलेगा. अजिंक्य, रिंकू, वरुण चक्रवर्ती, हर्षित राणा. ये इंडियंस, ये 4 तो 100% खेलेंगे. आई एम थिंकिंग और इंडियन कौन सा खेलेगा? क्या रमनदीप सिंह की वेंकटेश अय्यर?
No. Obviously, Venkatesh Iyer तो खेलेगा. They spent so much money on Venkatesh Iyer at the.
मनीष पांडे खेलेगा?
No, I don't think Manish Pandey will play. So their opening, in my opinion, will be Quinton de Kock and Ajinkya Rahane. Number
अजिंक्य
3 will be.
ओपनिंग?
Yeah, I mean, your best bet with Ajinkya is if he's in the power play, right? Venkatesh Iyer is at number 3. शायद वो लोग अजिंक्य और वेंकटेश को स्वैप कर सकते हैं. आई जस्ट थिंक अजिंक्य एंड क्विंटन डिकॉक, बिकॉज दे आर व्हाट यू मे कॉल लेफ्ट एंड राइट कॉम्बिनेशन. बट अजिंक्य, वेंकटेश एंड क्विंटन डिकॉक आर देयर 1, 2 and 3. इन माय ओपिनियन, आई थिंक वो लोग रमनदीप सिंह को 4 पे भेजेंगे, बट इन माय ओपिनियन रिंकू सिंह शुड बी एट 4 और 5. अभी इट्स हाई टाइम. उसको क्यों आप सिर्फ 6 पे कर रहे हो? एवरी टाइम ही कम्स टू बैट एट 6 or 7, वी फील लाइक डूइंग दैट.
सुनील नारायण क्यों नहीं ओपन करेगा?
That's what I was coming towards. करेगा तो मतलब, let me rephrase. Ajinkya opening was my sort of wish list for KKR. I don't think Sunil Narayan should open, but KKR seems pretty
He did a
bullish.
great job yaar as an opener last time.
Correct. I mean, he's ठीक है, that's fine. I mean, I have no problem if Sunil Narayan opens. I'm just saying my 1, 2 and 3 will be that. But chalo, okay, for shits and giggles, let's put Sunil Narayan at the top. Then they become the 1, 2, 3, 4. If Sunil Narayan is out there 0 for 1, so it'll be Quinton de Kock, Sunil Narayan, Ajinkya Rahane, and Venkatesh Iyer. So Sunil Narayan, he was going to be in my squad regardless. So they are your 4. Ramandeep and Rinku bring. Rinku, I think, comes in at 5. Ramandeep can come at 6, right? So those are those become there. Now come for the other 5, right? Andre Russ is pakka at 7. So you have your 3 overseas players done. If Andre Russ, Sunil Narayan, and what's his name, Quinton de Kock plays, so that leaves no room for Moeen Ali. If Narayan plays, then Moeen Ali cannot play, right? So then you have your last 5. So who are your last 5? If they need an all-rounder, they have Anukul Roy who can spin. But then I would play Andrik Nortje, Varun Chakravarti, who was outstanding for India, Harshit Rana. If the wicket has a little bit of swing and seam, Vaibhav Arora can play. I know they had big plans for Umran Malik, but he has withdrawn from the IPL, so that's a big blow for KKR. That pace wala option chala gaya. If the wicket spins, then you also have Mayank Markande, who's a good bowler. But the 4 bowlers that play in every game, in my opinion, are Varun Chakravarti, Andrik Nokia, Sunil Narayan, and Harshit Rana. those four bowlers will play, and then you have the all-rounder is Venkatesh Iyer, and then if Anukul Roy plays, you can get some overs out of him. Unfortunately, that would mean that Rahmanullah Gurbaz misses out, but he is a like for like substitute for Quinton de Kock. Rovman Powell, I don't see him playing a game, and I personally like Ramandeep Singh, but KKR also like Raghuvanshi a lot. So then Ramandeep Singh and your Raghuvanshi are your two interchangeable players. If Ramandeep plays, then Raghuvanshi cannot play, and then Raghuvanshi can play Ramandeep. But Rahane has to play in the first 6 or 7 overs. I don't see Rahane striking the way he would have in after the first 10 overs are done. That would be my sort of thing for KKR. But overall, I really like KKR. I think they're a formidable batting lineup, and they are definitely a shoe-in, not just for the top six. I think even for the top four, in my opinion. KKR and SRH, your two finalists. I know the next one is HRH. We are doing. I think they are definitely shoe-in for the top four teams. They have
Again, Kolkata is kind of fucked up. Okay, SRH यार देख भाई, बाकी कोई खेले नहीं खेले, ट्रेविस हेड पक्का खेलेगा. बाकी पूरे हानरिक क्लासन पक्का खेलेगा, ट्रेविस हेड पक्का खेलेगा, थॉडी मानू, पैट कमिंस पक्का खेलेगा, मोहम्मद शमी पक्का खेलेगा, फिर I would play Adam Zampa, but I know you will not. ईशान किशन पक्का खेलेगा, ठीक है.
No, depends. I mean, they have a chance. देखो,
नीतीश
SRH
कुमार रेड्डी पक्का खेलेगा.
SRH has done some of the best buys, off-season buys you can
भाई
think
मुझे
of.
ऐसी
Right?
फीलिंग है SRH इस बार जीत रही है. मैं बोल दिया.
नहीं मतलब मैं तो जीतना तो
मैं
आई विल नॉट
चाहता हूँ
से
मुंबई जीते हर साल, मगर मैं
हाँ
बोल रहा हूँ मुझे फीलिंग है SRH की.
मुझे I don't know. मतलब I leave my final predictions for the end, but SRH की I'll tell you my starting 12. So top 3 तो उनके फिक्स्ड ही है. I mean Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma and Ishan Kishan.
हाँ जी.
Number 4 in my opinion should be Nitish Kumar Reddy, because again he's shown potential for that in number 4. Number 5 should be Henrik Klassen. So you do that. आपके दो overseas players आ रहे हैं. Then who is number 6? Probably will be Abhinav Manohar. Abhinav Manohar was good for Gujarat in a couple of seasons, but then he was not good elsewhere. So he's not good in one season. So uska up and down hai. But I think he should still play number 6. Now comes the last 6, right? And that's the most interesting part. I think they still need one all-rounder. So who is that seventh player? Is that going to be your Atharva Taide or Kamindu Mendis? My problem with Kamindu Mendis is that takes up 2 overseas spots.
कामिंदो
Right?
मेंडिस नहीं, लोका ये तू नहीं खिला सकता उसको.
नहीं भाई मैं बोल रहा हूँ you cannot play, or you cannot even play Ryan Mulder. He was taken as a replacement of Marco. Yeah, नहीं पर वो बैटिंग थोड़ी कर सकता है मेरे भाई. So then if you have your sixes Head, Ishan, Klassen,
अभिषेक शर्मा ही है,
Abhinav
तेरे पास
Manohar
और कोई ऑप्शन ही
and
नहीं है.
Nitish Kumar Reddy. No. So those are your 6, right? So then your 7 becomes Pat Cummins, who can bat a bit, right? And then your last 5, because then Adam Zampa plays, Rahul Chahar plays if the wicket spins, Mohammad Shami will play, and Harshal Patel will play, right? And then you have Simarjeet, who can bowl in the power play and stuff, and your batter is going to be your Sachin Baby or Aniket Verma and stuff. What SRH is banking on is the top 6 will score so much runs that it doesn't matter who comes in at 7. That is what they're banking on, and that strategy worked very well in the last IPL, right? So I think the one weakness is for SRH, in my opinion, they have 5 good bowlers, they have 6 good batters. Who is going to be their impact sub if you reduce SRH to 29 for 3 or 30 for 4 like they were in the final and against KKR twice in the qualifying games? SRH will struggle to get that 200 score because they don't have the batting depth, right? That is the same problem that Gujarat also has. So it is going to come in. So I am backing SRH to go a long distance and definitely to be a playoff contender. But if Pat Cummins comes in at number 7 and they don't have that one star Indian player or one good Indian player like like we talked about in other teams, then there's going to be a problem. Like the 7 and 8 in KKR, we were talking about Andre Russell coming in, or like an all-rounder like Raghuvanshi or Ramandeep Singh or something like that. The same thing is not happening for Sunrisers Hyderabad. So that is my sort of fear. They have a great, I mean, some of the best 5 or 6 there, but we'll see what happens.
Let's see. Let's see
Yeah.
indeed. All right.
And
Next.
one more thing I want to add. Mohammad Shami was fabulous at GT with a little bit of swing and the backing of Ashish Nehra. Mohammad Shami was not the same bowler when he played for Punjab. So this is a big sort of season for Mohammad Shami as well. In Shami and Cummins, they have a fantabulous two sort of seam attack. Like
प्रॉब्लम ये फ्लैट पिचेस है ना हैदराबाद की.
exactly. And I know they have picked Harshal Patel, and yes, he was the purple cap winner or stuff. But at no sort of situation does Harshal Patel inspire a confidence that he will win you just matches. He can be a good backup bowler, right? But he's not a Malinga. That what Malinga was for Mumbai, or say Bumrah is for Mumbai, or even Rashid was for Gujarat. That you can make sure that he will bat the opposition out in 1 or 2 games. वो नहीं है, और Narayan is for KKR. So Harshal Patel is not that bowler in the death overs. And that's why I am a little bit shocked. And then Natarajan missing is also going to be a big sort of miss. So we'll see क्या होता है. But that's the weak spot of Hyderabad. Unfortunately, होता क्या है ना, people watch all these IPL previews and they just, all these cricket commentators, because they're commenting in the IPL, they have to always be gung-ho about every single team. So all the big squads, they're like, we like this. But bhai, look at what the weaknesses are also. Anyways,
Yeah, but
moving.
I like this team here. This is a
No,
solid
no,
team. And
it's
can
a
I
good
just
team.
say, Pat
Hmm.
Cummins' leadership. That's a
He's a leader
great
of men.
leader.
He's great. He's a great leader of men. So,
That's a special
uh,
leader right there.
but
Pat Cummins.
but
He's
I
the
do
X
think
factor. He's the X
I
factor.
yeah, and I do think Zampa and Rahul Chahar make a good combo. But Rahul Chahar has also had a problem when he goes for many. He looks very pedestrian. So we'll see क्या होता है, how Rahul Chahar is being captained. But Zampa, of course, is a great buy for them. All
The
right, now our
ever
favorite team, man.
RCB.
Yes. Can I tell you something? I was a huge fan of RCB when Kumble was the captain. And that was my second team. It was always Mumbai first and RCB second. Because I can never root against Anil Kumble. I just cannot. I just love that man. He's such
Hmm.
a great competitor and stuff. And Virat was, again, lights out during that. And I still believe in 2009, RCB should have won that IPL. They came very close. When they lost to Deccan Chargers, I really felt bad for them. Okay, now there is a phrase that I have for RCB, and people may hate me for it. Like me. RCB is the definition of stupidity when it comes to team selection. They pick the exact same team every single year conceptually, and then wonder कि इस साल why no cup नाम दे.
अच्छा
So
देख, इनमें पक्का कौन खेलने वाला है? रजत पाटीदार, विराट कोहली, पडिक्कल,
अच्छा,
ये
कोहली
पक्का
खेलेगा? I'm
खेलेंगे.
kidding, of course खेलेगा. So
अबे यार,
no, I'll tell you.
अबे
See,
साले उनका दुकान ही चलती है उसकी वजह से.
they
कृणाल
have
पंड्या
picked.
पक्का खेलेगा.
No, in my opinion, RCB has again a fabulous opening pair in Phil Salt and Virat Kohli. Brilliant opening pair. Because now Virat can play through and he has a proper dasher. The problem is going to be Padikkal at 3. I don't think Padikkal is the same player that played for IPL for RCB years ago. Padikkal can only be functional at number in the opening. Padikkal is going to be a total letdown at number 3, right? So it's going to be Kohli. Patidar is at number 4. In my opinion, I would not even play Padikkal. If I was RCB, I would do what's his name, Phil Salt and let me tell you my 12, and then we can talk about what RCB will do. It will be Phil Salt and Kohli opening. Patidar should be number 3. I think Patidar is a captain, additional responsibility. He
पाटीदार
can go
4-5,
number.
मैं नहीं उसको नंबर 3 रखूं.
I personally think he has the chance of doing number 3. Now, here is the thing. Who are your 4 overseas players, right? First, let's look at them, and then we can do 4, 5, 6, depending on who they
4
are.
ओवरसीज प्लेयर्स. एक तो तूने फिल सॉल्ट बोला.
Phil Salt has to play. Tim David को खिलाएंगे, but मेरे हिसाब से शायद
लोअर ऑर्डर
11
हिटिंग के लिए वो बहुत जरूरी है भाई मेरे.
हाँ, बट अगर टिम डेविड, लेम लिविंगस्टन और फिल सॉल्ट को ले लिया तो दे ओनली हैव वन स्पॉट फॉर अ बॉलर सो they'll have to play Josh Hazelwood. तो आपके 4 ओवरसीज प्लेयर्स हो गए. ओके, सो इफ यू आर डूइंग फिल
हाँ, तो
सॉल्ट,
जॉश के
विराट,
साथ भुवी खेलेगा ना.
हाँ वही. So you'll have Virat and what's his name, Phil Salt opening, Patidar at 3. I would almost go for Liam Livingstone at 4 because I think Livingston can play that longish innings and stuff. Then I would go Krunal Pandya at 5, Tim David at 6, Jitesh Sharma at 7. Right. So
अबे तो
again,
पडिक्कल कहाँ खेलेगा.
नहीं खेलेगा. That's what I'm saying. I would not play Padikkal in my starting 12 if I was
क्या
RCB.
बात कर रहा है, इतना
हाँ, I
जज्बाती
would
हो
not.
गए.
नहीं, जज्बाती नहीं. Padikkal has done nothing to prove that he can play at number 3. वो नहीं, वो RCB RR के लिए आ रहा था. He was not playing, right? So then in fact, अगर ये लोग को लिविंगस्टन को नहीं खिलाना, the other option is Jacob Bethel. He's a good player too, right? तो आपके 7 हो गए, and then your 5 bowlers are Josh Hazelwood, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Suyash Sharma, Rasik Dar Salam, because they are really backing him, and then Yash Dayal. If they don't want to play like they want to play an additional spinner, right? Then they would, because Rasik bowls like at 140 and stuff, and that's what they are hoping. Then they can drop Yash Dayal and pick an additional spinner. There's also Swapnil Singh who can play in the team and stuff. And sorry, I forgot, Krunal Pandya can also spin. So Krunal and Suyash can be your spinners, and those are your bowlers. Where they are going to lack is again the death over bowler. I know they've said that Rasik Dar Salam they have great hopes and high hopes for him, but his economy rate in the 11 games he's played in the IPL is almost 10 and a half. It's close to 11, and you cannot have a death bowler bowling at 10 and if RCB wants to win, I don't see Devdutt Padikkal playing. अगर Padikkal खेलेगा, RCB की बैंड बजने वाली है. Take it from me in writing. Because but खेले वो unfortunately RCB में क्या है कि it's Kohli loyalists and who are in the bro squad, and it's Kohli Patidar's team, but Kohli is going to manage it. RCB has a squad to get to the last final 6, not to the final 4, to the last 6, if they get their playing 11 correct, right? But Phil Salt, Josh Hazelwood, and Liam
I can
Livingston, they
see
have
RCB is conceding 250 plus runs at least 4 times. Ayla,
yes, I
Ujjwal,
agree with him completely,
Odhulia.
because if RCB comes on a patta like Wankhede or the Narendra Modi Stadium, what do you think Mumbai and Gujarat are going to do to them?
बहुत ठुकाई होगी भाई, बहुत
बहुत.
ठुकाई होगी.
Bhai, I mean, I'm telling you. So if they come against a strong batting, अगर RCB SRH के सामने खेलेगा against the SRH 5, and if Bhuvi and Hazelwood travel, who is that person to control the runs? Suyash Sharma is your very young spinner, right? And so Krunal Pandya cannot be your lead sort of champion spinner, like what Vanindu Hasaranga was for RR or something like that. So that is the issue that I see with RCB. One big spinning face. And one thing I have to give them credit for, they have done that all-rounder business very well. And getting Phil Salt and Jitesh Sharma, genius move, because Jitesh can give you hits. You need that at Chinnaswamy. Jitesh Sharma can play the same role that Dinesh Karthik used to play for them. And Liam Livingston, Jacob Bethel, again, two great buys for RCB, because boundaries choti hai Chinnaswamy ki. It doesn't take a whole lot to whack them for 6 there. मतलब चौके तो कम ही लगेंगे, छक्के ज्यादा लगने वाले in this thing. Tim David, I'm still not sold on. I don't think he was that good for Mumbai Indians, but yeah, and देखेंगे. I don't see, by the way, Lungi Ngidi playing. the only way he plays is if what you may call
Josh gets
this guy
injured.
Josh gets injured. So we'll see. But फिर भी Nuwan Tushara hai, so there is also an option. But their death bowling again, I have a problem with. RCB fans, you can troll me all you want, but I have not been sold on Rasikdar Salam. I know Harsha Bhogle was scared of trolling RCB fans, so he's like, RCB doesn't really likes the Sikdar Salam. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, at least describe to kar bhai, whether he's a good bowler or bad bowler. But Crickbuzz doesn't like trolling RCB well, so उनकी फट गई थी ट्रोल करते हुए. Well, we'll see क्या होता है. All right,
Most
moving
loyal
to
fan base. Delhi
yes,
Capitals.
the best fan base. I mean, man, I wish I was an
यार
RCB
करुण
fan, but
नायर को
also,
खिलाओ यार, बाकी सब ठीक है, करुण नायर को खिलाओ यार.
okay, can I say something? This is the most underrated team this year.
यार too many all-rounders, very
That's
all-rounder
fine.
heavy.
The,
केएल पक्का खेलेगा, मैं तेरे को बता रहा हूँ. केएल, अक्षर, करुण नायर, ठीक है. समीर रिजवी भी पक्का खेलेगा. क्या बात
I
है?
don't see Samir playing. Nope,
पोरेल
nope.
भी खेल सकता है, पोरेल भी खेल सकता है.
That's what I'm saying. I'll tell you what my thing is. The opener will be either Faf or Jake Fraser McGurk. दोनों में से एक. Now Faf, I think, has been named vice captain. Please tell me, Chad. The problem is
he is vice captain.
He is vice captain,
Faf
right?
is the vice captain.
So if Faf and your four players are going to be Faf, Jake Fraser McGurk, Tristan Stubbs, because he has to play, obviously. He's been brilliant for Delhi. And your fourth is going to be Mitchell Stark, right? Those are your four players.
सेमीफाइनल फाइनल में खेलता है.
Doesn't matter. नहीं, वो mentor बहुत सही होगा for the thing. So those are your four,
भाई,
right?
ये टीम बहुत अच्छी है. टी नटराजन इसमें, मोहित
telling
शर्मा
you-
इसमें,
I'm
मुकेश
telling you,
कुमार
Delhi
इसमें,
is-
और कुलदीप
Delhi-
यादव है, कुलचा भी इसमें.
भाई, I'm telling you, this is the most underrated team this
भाई, ये
IPL.
तो बड़े दुख की
because
बात है, मुझे दिल्ली से सख्त एलर्जी है.
हाँ,
बड़ा
तो
घटिया
ये
शहर है. अभी आ रहा हूँ दिल्ली एंड ऑफ द मंथ.
because Delhi is not your big CSK, Mumbai, RCB big
This
three.
is a seriously good squad. Like, I am like getting worried as a Mumbai boy.
Yeah, all these champu analysts on media were actually just talking rubbish about it. I personally think, देखो, Faf and Jake खेलेगा. These are the 12 people I think that will play. Faf, Jake, Akshar. Now it will be either Karun Nair or Samir Rizvi. I'm not saying I don't see both of them playing.
करंट फॉर्म भाई, करुण नायर फॉर्म तो देख
So
ना भाई.
I'm not saying कि Samir Rizvi नहीं खेलेगा, but it will be either Karun Nair or Samir Rizvi. So Faf, Jake, Karun Nair or Samir Rizvi. Number 4, I have an outside shot. I think Akshar Patel should be playing number 4.
Akshar has to be number 4 in T20.
Right, so then you have those 4. Then you have Abhishek Porel, Ashutosh Sharma, who was brilliant for Punjab, and Tristan Stubbs. So those become your 5. And we have not even talked about KL Rahul. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? KL is your number 4. I'm sorry, I apologize. KL is your number 4. Akshar is your number 5. Ashutosh and Tristan Stubbs and Abhishek Porel are there. अगर ये आपकी बैटिंग लाइनअप है, how is Samir Rizvi playing? Who is Samir Rizvi replacing? Ashutosh Sharma? No. Is he replacing
कुलदीप पक्का खेलेगा, नटराजन पक्का खेलेगा.
Correct. हाँ, so KL तो खेलेगा ही, obviously. So there is Kuldeep खेलेगा. Kuldeep, who are their bowlers? Kuldeep is going to play, Stark is going to play, Natarajan is going to play.
नटराजन की bowling याद है ना सनराइजर्स के लिए.
Mukesh Kumar is going to play. So those are your 4 things, and then Akshar gets you another all-rounding over. Ashutosh Sharma can bowl. So you have your bowlers. Now comes the question of Mohit Sharma. I think Mohit Sharma and Sri Natarajan are going to be either or. I don't see them playing all the games. शायद 1-2 गेम में ये लोग खेल ले, but Delhi has the 20 overs bowling that they need. They even have Darshan Nalkande who can bowl, but I don't see Darshan Nalkande playing. He's just a backup player. He played a couple of games, but if Ashutosh can give them an over or 2, Akshar Patel can give them 4, and then Kuldeep, Mitchell, Natarajan and Mukesh Sharma, then they are set. Right, Mohit Sharma can be your either or player depending on what the wicket is. But Delhi is a solid squad. They in Faf, Jake,
भाई मैं
KL
तो
and
पलटी मार रहा
Christian
हूँ,
Stubbs.
दिल्ली लगता है जीत सकती है आईपीएल, ये तो बहुत स्ट्रांग टीम है
Oh,
भाई, मैं तो
भाई
पूरा पलटी मार रहा हूँ अभी, पूरा
I'm
मेरे वक्त बदल गए, जज्बात बदल गए, तकदीरें बदल गई है मेरी।
I am telling you, Delhi, ये लोग, I don't know why the analysts are sleeping on Delhi.
भाई
I
क्या
think,
टीम है,
yeah, I
अरे
think
तो
Delhi is,
इंटरनेशनल लेवल टीम है भाई
yeah,
क्या टीम है ये।
I think the sort of the people of in the studios are overestimating Mumbai and underestimating Delhi. Mumbai is a top six team, or even could come seventh. Delhi is 100% top
टॉप
16.
फोर,
100%. No, no, it
टॉप
can go
फोर
up to top
भाई,
four. No, 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 no. Delhi abhi bhi top four nahi pahunchegi because of the bowling lineup. They have this bowling lineup assumes that no one is ever going to get injured and all their top bowlers are going to play all 14 games. If one of them gets injured, Delhi is in for a trouble. Right, you cannot just replace Mohit Sharma for Mukesh Kumar if he gets injured and stuff like that. Delhi lost Ishant Sharma. If Mitchell Stark goes, who's going to be their power play bowler? Right, अगर दोनों को पड़ेगी तो कौन कौन खेलेगा, right? If they're who is going to be that Mohammad Shami or Siraj or someone in the power play, or Rabada who's going to take wickets in the, or Bumrah in the power play. So that is where Delhi is going to sort of suffer. So we'll see क्या होता है, but I love their batting lineup. It is so balanced, right? And KL in this new avatar after the Champions Trophy, man, I really like how Delhi looks.
तगड़ा
Really like.
तगड़ा स्क्वाड है
बहुत
भाई,
बहुत तगड़ा है भाईजान, बहुत तगड़ा है, बहुत तगड़ा
तगड़ा
है।
स्क्वाड है। और ये पंजाब
चलिए,
आईपीएल में क्यों एग्जिस्ट करती है पंजाब मुझे नहीं मालूम, मगर
है तो है, मतलब पंजाब एग्जिस्ट फॉर पोटेंशियल. इट इज ऑल अबाउट द पोटेंशियल.
देख श्रेयस
So,
अय्यर है एक, वो पक्का खेलेगा
okay, let me rephrase what Kushal said.
हर्षदीप
Kushal's analysis for Punjab is captain पक्का खेलेगा. That's how
पक्का
bad
खेलेगा,
Punjab is.
हर्षदीप और यूजी पक्का खेलेंगे।
नहीं नहीं, पहले देखिए टॉप टॉप ऑर्डर से चलता है. कौन से टॉप ऑर्डर है? तो दिल भी प्रभ
अबे
सिमरन
ओपन
सिंह.
कौन करेगा इनके लिए,
प्रभ
ये
सिमरन,
क्या
प्रभ
वाहियात टीम
सिमरन.
है।
नो नो नो, अरे सुनना भाई, प्रभ सिमरन. प्रभ सिमरन will open the batting. The
हाँ
problem is
प्रभ सिमरन
number 2
करेगा,
कौन खेलेगा
तो
सामने.
जॉस इंग्लिश करेगा प्रभ सिमरन के साथ।
No, I think it will be, they are looking at Priyan Sharia,
ये देखो
who's another
पंजाब इज
player.
स्नीकी गुड, अबे घंटा मेरा पंजाब इज स्नीकी गुड, क्या गुड है बता, तू जरा स्क्वाड बना के बता मेरे को ऋतुज।
So the other, देखो, Shreyas, if Shreyas Iyer is at number 3, there is another player who can play as Nehal Vadera. Let's look at the four all-rounders, right? Glenn Maxwell, whom Punjab shares a very abusive relationship with because they kept picking him and he kept failing. He is picked. So if Maxwell and Stoinis play, and their bowler is either Bartlett or Ferguson, because I don't see
अबे
them playing.
इतने फॉरेन प्लेयर क्यों रखे हैं, मार्को यानसन भी इनमें है,
वही
मैक्सवेल भी
वही
इनमें
वही
है,
मैं बोल रहा
स्टॉइनिस
हूँ.
भी इनमें
So
है,
that
इंग्लिश
is where
है।
that is where you cannot play Josh Inglis, because if you are playing Maxwell, Stoinis, Jensen, and one of Bartlett or Lockie Ferguson, those are your 4 players, right? Azmatullah Omarzai is your Stoinis wala options. Punjab has these bizarre picks that they've done. They've also picked Mushir Khan, who is the great Mumbai player and stuff, as an all-rounder they like. Punjab will not have problem with bowling. Their bowling is set. They'll have Arshdeep, Yuzi playing, Harpreet Barar if the wicket is spinning or something. Kuldeep Sen is that snippy fast bowler that they'll play. So in Arshdeep, Yuzi, Lockie or Bartlett, one of those players, Marcus Stoinis, Glenn Maxwell, their bowling is going to be covered. Now, who is going to be their middle order is covered too, because they'll have Nehal Vadera, Shashank Singh, Shreyas Iyer, those three playing for sure. Now, who is going to be their 1, 2, and 3? If Iyer is at number 3, Prabhsimran Singh has to open with something, and it has to be either Priyan Sharia, or they have to get someone like a Harnoor Singh or someone involved in opening.
ये
That's
बरार
that's
कैसा है,
going.
हरप्रीत बरार।
Harpreet Brar is a great spinner, but he's a bowling all-rounder. He's a good spinner, but वो नहीं कर सकता. I don't know why they didn't have a opener to go with sort of with this
ये क्या
Prabhsimran Singh.
टीम है यार, ये कैसी
But
टीम है,
it is a bizarre team. It's very good middle order,
इतने ऑलराउंडर क्यों
decent
है।
very good all-rounders, decent middle order, but the top three are a little weak because Shreyas comes in at number three. Shreyas's weakness we know against fast bowling and वो रहेगा. I think Shreyas is better served as number four, but the problem is then Vadera
वो
has to
नंबर
come
3
at
में
number
खेलने
three.
वाला है, वो
हाँ,
तो
then
बोला हुआ है.
well, exactly. My thing is Shreyas will is better served at number four, but khair, if he comes in at number three, then someone has to open the batting with Prabh Simran, and it has to be either a youngster like a Priyansh Arya or a Harnoor Singh or someone. But I don't see anyone else. Or you'll have to do a stupid sort of किसी all-rounder को opening में डाल दिया या get a youngster like a Mushir Khan और बोला तू opening में जा और just dash, right? Either way, it's not going to be a good look for them.
ये तो टट्टी टीम है. चलो, let's talk about the greatest team on
I
planet
don't,
Earth.
I don't think, I don't think personally, if you ask me, Punjab has. Sorry for the cough there, but I don't think Punjab has a chance there for that.
कुछ नहीं, वो लास्ट ही होंगे.
Hmm. Hmm. So let's go for Mumbai Indians then.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Ah, क्या बोले
The
मुंबई
greatest
इंडियंस
team.
का. पहले तो
देख
कैप्टन
भाई,
पहली नहीं खेल रहा है, फिर
अरे
आपका
यार इतने सारे कैप्टन है, एक कैप्टन थोड़ी ना है हमारे
वही
पास.
तो प्रॉब्लम है. That is the problem, and the real captain is sitting outside. Nita Ben.
भाई देख भाई, सूर्य स्काई खेलेगा, रोहित खेलेगा, तिलक वर्मा खेलेगा, पांड्या खेलेगा, नमन धीर भी जबरदस्त है, वो भी खेलेगा.
नहीं, मुंबई में तो सारे प्लेयर्स जबरदस्ती है, सिर्फ खेलता कोई नहीं है.
ये पांच तो पक्का खेलने वाले हैं, ठीक है.
हम्म.
अभी 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 हमको डिस्कस करना है हमारा कीपर कौन होएगा. मैं रायन रिकल्टन को खेलूं बिकॉज आई
खेले
लाइक दैट
खेल.
बॉय.
नो दे विल.
ठीक है, ये मेरा फर्स्ट ओवरसीज प्लेयर आएगा, रायन रिकल्टन. तो ये हो गया छठा. सातवां मैं तो मिच सेंटनर को खेलूं बिकॉज वो भाई हमारा इतने कम रन देता है. दिस इज लाइक दिस इज वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट टीम्स. मैं उसको भी खेलूं. बुमराह इज इंजर्ड, सो बुमराह को मैं अभी इंक्लूड नहीं कर रहा हूं. ट्रेंट बोल्ट खेलेगा, दीपक चहर खेलेगा. अब कौन खेलेगा? अब कौन खेलेगा? मैं वही सोच रहा हूँ. देखो, अर्जुन तेंदुलकर स्क्वाड में क्यों है मुझे नहीं मालूम. मुझे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस मत पूछो. वो आदित फ्रीज हो गया है, लेडीज एंड लेडर्स. सो आदित आता रहेगा. आई विल जस्ट मैसेज हिम कि ही इज फ्रोजन. देखो, जैसे ही मुंबई की टीम डिस्कस होती है ना, आदित कपड़िया भाग गया, क्योंकि वो क्या है, वो डर जाता है मुंबई से. मुंबई वालों की पर्सनालिटी ही ऐसी है. हमारी टीम इतनी स्ट्रांग है ना कि आदित्य कपाड़िया बेचारा डर गया. सो हाँ, तो मैंने टीम क्या बोली थी. चलो, लेट्स लुक एट द टीम. वाह. सो ऑब्वियसली रोहित शर्मा is you have Rohit Sharma, Sky, Namandir, Tilak Verma for sure. Then who comes in at number 5? I think Hardik Pandya should come in at number 5. I don't know why he bats so low down the order. Ryan Rickelton will play at number 6. Now we have to look at Mitch Santner. I think is a good enough all-rounder for number 7. Now we look at the 4 bowlers. And how many overseas players have I picked? Only one, right? I've just picked one player. That is अपना ये hero, Miss Santner. Or did I pick more overseas players? I don't think so. Yeah, Adit is joining in again. So uh, somebody somebody has said Adit is using Starlink internet. Okay. His internet conked off, guys. It's okay. बहुत मुझे हंसी आ रही है कि आदित्य की टीम बाकी है अभी. All right, who in if Jasprit Bumrah is not playing, because I think he's not playing the first few games, right? I think 3-4 games he's not playing. So Deepak Chahar will play for sure. Now we have an option of 3 more overseas players, because I picked only two more. Ryan Rickelton bhi maine select kiya tha mid Santner ke sath. So obviously Trent Bolt plays. So that's your one bowler. Now Reece Topley, I would pick Reece Topley. Would you guys pick Reece Topley? So what do you guys think? Reece Topley? I think Reece Topley comes in my team, Mumbai team. Yeah, I think Reece Topley comes. So now I have to look at another local bowler because Bumrah is not playing. So let's be very clear, because I'm assuming Bumrah is not playing. And anybody who says Arjun Tendulkar, 100 लानते तुमको 100 लानते. So I would go between Ashwini Kumar and Karan Sharma. I would choose Karan Sharma. I would choose Karan Sharma. So yeah, Ashutosh Bajpai, तुम्हारी टीम क्या है? रोहित, जैक्स, स्काई, तिलक, हार्दिक, सैंटनर, बॉश, बुल्ट. आ गया भाई, आदित आ गया.
Yes. Sorry, we had technical issues. Can you hear me clearly?
आवाज आ रही है.
Yes. आवाज आ रही दीपक.
Yes.
So,
अबे कहाँ चले गया तू? He'll figure it out. It's okay. Okay, ऋतुज is saying बॉश को खिलाओ, रॉबिन मिन्स को नहीं. भाई कॉर्बिन बॉश को क्यों खिलाना है तुमने? वो कोई इतना भी तो नहीं है. उसको हम PSL से ले आए, बस हमको उसी की खुशी है. क्या खिला के मतलब है उसको? I would not make it. I would not play him.
sorry, we are back. We are back. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. So Mumbai ka they are going to have. I'm going to look at the squad on my phone, bhai, because I don't have the screen to pull up. So bear with me, chat. So Mumbai ka sabse bada issue is how do they manage the fitness of Jasprit Bumrah? I don't know what were you saying. I missed the last part because of my connection issues.
Yeah, तेरे connection के issue हो रहे हैं. Your audio is very shitty. So I'll tell you the players I'm definitely playing. Obviously, Rohit Sharma, Tilak Verma, Naman Dheer, Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, Mitch Santner, Ryan Rickelton,
Correct.
Trent Bolt, Deepak Chahar, Karan
Correct.
Sharma, Reece Topley.
Okay. So you are not playing Trent Bolt and
No, Trent Bolt बोला ना मैंने.
Sorry. So you're playing Trent Bolt and Reece Topley both. You're not playing Mujib.
No. भाई तेरा ये आवाज क्यों आ रही है अजीब किस्म की ढुर ढुर करके?
Okay, मैं एक दूसरे माइक्रोफोन से ट्राई करता हूँ. Let me try from another microphone. Just hold on. I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so in the meantime, let me take a few super chats. Did you see the Pant and Gavaskar ad that parodied the stupid moment? Absolutely, it was amazing. I did see it. Okay. Okay. Let me see any other ones. I'm just waiting. Which youngster is going to shine this year? All the Pakistani youngsters who are playing in the IPL. That's my answer. तुम लोग एनालिस्ट नहीं फैंस हो. बायस टू द कोर. थैंक यू. Mumbai Indians is like Pakistan, full of ex-captains. Yes. ये कौन है भाई? मुंबई गुजरात दोनों पे लानते. दिल्ली कैपिटल्स और राजस्थान रॉयल्स जिंदाबाद. तुम पर रिवर्स लानत. Punjab gives chance to young players. They are doing national duty. They believe in what you can do for your country. हाँ ठीक है. इनको देखो. बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर IPL. जीतेगा तो LSG ही. मुंबई इंडियंस को 1000 लानते. तुमको 1001 लानते. तुम लोग ये जो नफरतें फैला रहे हो मुंबई इंडियंस के खिलाफ, ये ना, ऐसी नफरतें नहीं फैलानी चाहिए. प्यार बढ़ाओ. प्यार बढ़ाना चाहिए. आप लोग ऐसे प्यार नहीं बढ़ाते हो. मेरे हिसाब से मुंबई इंडियंस बेस्ट टीम है. Anyways, as we wait for Adit, I'm gonna take the rest of the thing. ये अपना सुपर चैट्स और कुछ हैं तो मैं वो देख रहा हूँ. फिर सेमीफाइनल के पहले निकल जाएंगे. मुझे दिल्ली में भरोसा नहीं है. नहीं यार, आई लुकिंग एट द स्क्वाड, आई जेन्युइनली थिंक दे आर अ डैम गुड स्क्वाड.
देखो भैया, रा की साजिश है.
रा की साजिश तो नहीं है, मगर अभी तेरी आवाज ठीक है.
हाँ, अभी ठीक है ना. हाँ, मैं आ गया. हाँ, तो कौन सी स्क्वाड की बात चल रही थी?
I'm assuming Mumbai is not going to play Bumrah. That's why I did not pick Jassi.
हाँ
Okay.
भाई, I mean, we have to assume that Mumbai is playing Bumrah. The unfortunate part with Mumbai, the Mumbai situation is going to be कि Bumrah की fitness का क्या होता है, because we've clearly seen that Bumrah is going to play. The fitness is going to play a big issue for Bumrah.
Hmm. बट नहीं मैं अज्यूम कर रहा हूँ बुमराह इज नॉट प्लेइंग. सो मेरी टीम में रोहित शर्मा, यादव, वर्मा, धीर, पंड्या, ये तो 5
Hello,
बैटिंग.
can
हाँ हाँ, मुझे तो तेरी आवाज आ रही है भाई. अरे यार, मैं 1 मिनट इसको मैसेज करता हूँ, बोलता हूँ तू बंद ही कर दे. एक मिनट, सॉरी गाइस. एंड मौके पे मैं apologize, I can't help it, his internet just conked off. But yeah, we're just going to move forward now. Lucknow Super Giants, hoping that he fixes his bit. Okay, Lucknow Super Giants. Again, what a weird team. Like, I'm assuming Himmat Singh is going to play. Ayush Badoni definitely will play. Abdul Samad, he's a good player. I don't know much about the others. How many overseas players are going to they? Okay, Rishabh Pant will play definitely. I've not looked at this squad. That's why I did not know. Ravi Bishnoi, Akash Deep. Yep, good. Avesh Khan will play. Mayank Yadav, if he's fit, he's going to play. All right. Mayank Yadav. I think he was. Has Mayank Yadav recovered from his injuries, boys? Can you let me know?
My Wi-Fi is back.
भाई तूने जो दुखी किया है ना मुझे.
I know. मैं खुद दुखी हूँ. Sorry. In my
वापस
in my
वापस मुंबई पे जा रहा हूँ मैं अभी.
in my defense, I was near a construction zone, so किसी ने got
चल
put.
फटाफट बता तेरी मुंबई की टीम और आगे बढ़ रहा हूँ मैं फिर.
Sorry. We're back. Okay. So Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, Tilak Verma, they'll play for sure. Hardik Pandya, I'm assuming, is going to be back from game two. So Hardik Pandya plays. Then comes the Mitchell Santner plays. Those five are playing every single game for me. Naman Dheer has to be your Indian batter. If he doesn't, Ryan Rickelton plays as the opener. And then in your four bowlers, if Bumrah plays, then Bumrah, Bolt, Deepak Chahar, and Karan Sharma, right? If Bumrah cannot play, then Reece Topley. Now, who's your fourth overseas bowler? Mujibur Rahman. That becomes my impact sub. So you pick your Naman out and get Mujibur Rahman. I don't think Karan Sharma is a senior spinner enough to lead the bowling attack on his own. Where Mumbai is going to suffer a little bit is if Bumrah does not play, right? Then Deepak Chahar, who is a very unproven identity, because last 1-2 years में after the injury, Deepak was not the bowler he was for CSK. तो वो कैसे खेलेगा? How is he going to sort of bowl? We'll have to see. We'll have to see वो कैसे खेलेगा. And unfortunately, that is going to be a big problem for Mumbai, because if he's not good in the first in the first 6 overs, then Deepak Chahar is not the bowler, not a good bowler in the last 4 overs. So if Bumrah is not playing, Trent Bolt akela hi reh jayega. So that's where Mumbai's weakness is. I think batting Mumbai ki bahut strong hai. It scares the shit out of me because I think they have the potential to
लुकिंग
win
एट
and
दिस
win.
मुंबई स्क्वाड बॉस, अगर जस्सी भी खेला
Hmm.
तो यार 6 वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर.
नहीं,
भाई
पर 6 वर्ल्ड
सॉरी,
क्लास
हम
प्लेयर्स
बर्बाद कर देंगे सबको.
नहीं भाई, वो लास्ट ईयर भी तो यही टीम थी. What happened last year?
हम्म.
I'm telling you, 6 world-class players hai, but do they play well together, right? Where Mumbai actually did well is getting Mitch
यार
Santner, right?
अभी टीम एटमॉस्फेयर खराब नहीं है मेरे भाई, वो सब हो
हाँ,
गया अभी.
good. हाँ, मतलब हो सकता है. I'm not saying नहीं होगा. Mumbai is in my shoe bet for the top six position. I don't think this Mumbai team can go into the top six. My opinion is Mumbai will be probably just at the edge, and Mumbai is going to come at the end of May or beginning of May and be like, यार एक दो वो मैच जीते होते तो अच्छा होता. Because again, they're too reliant on Bumrah. And Bolt and again, their death bowling is going to be a big thing, because who is your death bowler? If Bumrah is injured, who is going to be your death bowler? Bolt and Deepak Chahar cannot bowl in the
अर्जुन
death.
तेंदुलकर
Why? So that will be the death of Mumbai Indians if Arjun Tendulkar is your death bowler, right? So again, if Bumrah is gone, and so up पिछले last 8 overs, who are your bowlers going to be? Chahar cannot
यार
do
बहुत
that.
स्ट्रांग टीम है
Bolt
यार,
cannot do that. Sorry.
बहुत स्ट्रांग टीम है यार,
नहीं, but मैं तुझे बोल रहा हूँ.
ऑनेस्टली
Okay, no, but I'm
बहुत.
asking you, who is going to be your death bowlers? Last 4 overs Mumbai में, if Bumrah is injured, who are your two bowlers who are bowling your last 5 overs?
ट्रेंट बोल्ट,
ट्रेंट बोल्ट, उसके स्टैटिस्टिक्स देखे हैं मेरे भाई, राजस्थान में उसको
अरे
फटके
जो भी है
पड़ते
वो
थे
करेगा
लास्ट.
मेरा. और हार्दिक पांड्या,
तो ओपनिंग तो ओके, तो ट्रेंट एंड हार्दिक पांड्या भी तो पहली गेम नहीं खेल रहा, तो पहली गेम में कौन डालेगा? सीएसके को दे दो कि गिफ्ट रैप करके पहली. रीस टोपली खेलेगा तो देन यू कैन नॉट प्ले ओवरसीज प्लेयर्स. इफ रीस, मिचेल सैंटनर एंड ट्रेंट बोल्ट आर योर देन, एंड रायन रिकल्टन, तो आपके 4 हो गए. तो यू कैन नॉट प्ले कॉर्बिन पॉश.
मैं तो
आई एम टेलिंग
सैंटनर
यू.
से कर रहा हूँ लास्ट के ओवर, उसको तो कोई नहीं
नहीं
मार
भाई.
पाता.
So okay, let's see, we'll see, but अगर करेगा तो ठीक है. I'm just saying that that's what they're going to struggle in the death bowling.
Let's
So
see. This is
let's
a
see.
very strong team. Honestly, I think they are contenders. They are contenders.
Contenders तो है ही, मतलब all, this is an any given Sunday type of thing. कोई भी टीम खेल सकती है. So
भाई बुमराह आ गया तो खा ही जाएगा इनको. बुमराह से तो पावर प्ले में एक ही ओवर कराऊंगा मैं, बाकी तो लास्ट में करने वाला मेरा
अगर
शेर.
बुमराह आया तो that's what I'm saying, they are heavily dependent on one Indian bowler, Jasprit Bumrah. अगर हार्दिक पांड्या नहीं खेलेगा तो आई एम नॉट टू वरीड अबाउट मुंबई's बैटिंग. इवन इफ सूर्य कुमार यादव गेट्स इंजर्ड, आई एम नॉट वरीड अबाउट मुंबई's बैटिंग. देयर bowling is just heavily dependent on अगर बुमराह आ गया.
देख, I don't want Bumrah to be rushed in as a Indian Test cricket fan. I want Bumrah to be rested for
मुझे नहीं
half
लगता
the
बुमराह,
IPL,
I
no
don't
matter
think
what
Bumrah
the
will.
cost.
No, but I don't think Bumrah is going to play more than 7 games. I don't see Bumrah playing more than 7
ट्रू
games.
मुंबई का भोसड़ी वालों, जब मुंबई 250 मारेगा और ऊपर से 2-3 विकेट निकल गई तो डेथ का क्या करोगे?
अरे पर भाई मेरे, हर मैच वानखेड़े में नहीं हो रहा है. बाकी
ये मुंबई का आदमी है.
हाँ, तुम समझ गया ना. अगर 2 मैच में मुंबई 250 मारेगी तो मैं समझ रहा हूँ, बट देखो, सूर्य कुमार यादव वानखेड़े में ही खेलेगा 7 मैच, बाकी के में तो वर्ल्ड कप वाला सूर्य कुमार यादव हो जाएगा.
स्काई वो कैप्टन है अभी मेरी टीम का, खेलेगा
भाई आप लोग हर साल करते हो, और वो फिर विकेट स्लोअर आती है और वो रैंप करके.
है वो.
नहीं, देखो वानखेड़े के बाहर वो रैंप करता है तो आधी ग्राउंड में ही जाता है वो. 45 मीटर बाउंड्रीज नहीं होती ना पीछे वाली. सो सूर्य कुमार यादव फिर वानखेड़े के बाद वापस सिंड्रेला से पंपकिन हो जाता है.
सब कुछ सही होगा, देखना तो मुंबई का. हम लोग नंबर 10 से तो ऊपर आने वाले हैं ना.
मतलब वाह, क्या बेंचमार्क है, क्या बेंचमार्क है.
अबे इतना नंबर 10 में बराबर के यार, थक गए. देख, अगर हम लोग फाइनल 4 में आए ना, हमारी प्रोबेबिलिटीज ऑफ गोइंग एंड विनिंग द टूर्नामेंट आर हाई. हम लोग के अगर लॉन्डो में है ना, बिग मैच टेम्परामेंट है.
कौन बिग मैच वाला है भाई?
बुमराह, हार्दिक पांड्या.
मतलब आपकी हर एक डिस्कशन इज बुमराह. मतलब उसके आगे पर नहीं खेल रहा है वो भाई, नहीं खेल रहा है वो पूरी टूर्नामेंट.
बिट ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट में खेलेगा मेरा शेर.
हाँ, पर we'll see if this gang of minions brings them to the I don't see them.
अर्जुन तेंदुलकर खिलाएगा देखना और जिताएगा हमको.
हाँ, देखते हैं. But let's talk about a team that will make it to the next 4. That is my Gujarat Titans.
अबे जा देख,
the best.
यार टीम तो अच्छी है तुम लोगों की.
One of the best. देखो गुजरात का प्रॉब्लम पता है क्या है? Great top 3, great bottom 3, टट्टी in the middle.
साई सुदर्शन, तेवटियो वो भी खेलेगा.
No. So top 3 तो फिक्स ही है. साई सुदर्शन, जॉस बटलर एंड शुभमन गिल. एक्सीलेंट टॉप 3. प्रॉब्लम फिर टॉप 3 से शुरू होता है.
हाँ, वो तो विकेट कीपर में डाल दिया.
आई एम टेलिंग यू. सो जॉस बटलर तुम लोग ने कैसे आने दिया हमारे पास, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. बट द प्रॉब्लम विद गुजरात स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम नंबर 4. Who do you play at number 4? There is a problem of Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan is again great potential, zero delivery. Glenn Phillips को आप खेला सकते हो number 4 या Sherfin Rutherford. Sherfin Rutherford is not a starting number 4, वो backup number 4 है. So Glenn Phillips अगर number 4 खेलेगा, तो then your 5, 6 and 7 are Shah Rukh Khan, Rahul Tewatia, and either Rashid Khan खेलेगा या Mahipal Romror खेलेगा, and then Rashid becomes number 8. Oh, sorry, not Washington Sundar. But Washington Sundar is not a pro and T20 bowler. So I think Washington Sundar is a good buy, because Washington Sundar and Rashid give you 8 good overs, and he also gives you some batting. But where I'm really excited about is the bowling. Man, if the ball wicket swings a little bit, Rabada, Prasidh Krishna and Mohammad Siraj are your great bowlers. Ishant
भाई
Sharma
मैं
is
तो
your
ईशांत
outside
किशन
thing.
को खिलाऊं तो ईशांत शर्मा को सॉरी खिलाऊं यार. ईशांत शर्मा थोड़ी ना कोई गंदा बॉलर है, उसने तो जब भी खेला अच्छी बॉलिंग की है भाई ने.
Yeah, अच्छी bowling की है. But so Rabada, Siraj, and Rabada and Rashid Khan played very good in the South Africa T20, where they won Mumbai Cape Town. ये पता नहीं कौन सी team है, they won. So Rabada and Rashid have played on one team. So Rabada, Rashid, प्रसिद्ध एंड सिराज, वो 4 आपके bowlers fixed है. Washington Sundar can give you the other overs, and Glenn Phillips or someone else, Tewatia, can bring you. So Gujarat में bowling bases are covered. Where they're going to struggle is the 5, 6, 7, 8. Who is going to finish? Tewatia is a good utility player. वो आपको
Very
2
good.
मैच में अच्छा खेलेगा. Rashid again 2 मैच में अच्छा खेलेगा. So you have to make sure that Shah Rukh Khan plays above his weight, and that is going to be Shah Rukh Khan and
Washington
Washington Sundar
Sundar
play.
भाई साहब.
Correct. No, so they have to play well. Washington has been very underused by SRH last time. So he's going to be a sneaky good. Gujarat is definitely a top 6 team. मेरी team है, फिर भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ, I'm not convinced they are going to be a top 4 team. I'm not convinced. They have to show.
I feel SRH, MI, गुजरात एंड दिल्ली, ये मेरी टॉप 4 है. बोल दिया मैंने.
My top four is going to be SRH, or let me say my top 6. SRH, KKR.
चैट सब लोग बोलो अपनी टॉप 4.
हाँ, SRH, KKR, Gujarat, Delhi. Those are your 4. RCB has a sneaky good chance. RCB, and then Mumbai is in my top 6. Right, Mumbai has a chance, but again, Mumbai may but have with that. I personally don't see Punjab going in the top 4, and Lucknow की तो हम बात करेंगे. नहीं, I'm saying I don't see. A lot of people are predicting Punjab in the top 4. I don't see them going.
ये कौन लोग हैं जो पंजाब को ऊपर ला रहे हैं?
हाँ, and I'm telling you, GT has an outside chance because of their fast, because of the players they have for other conditions. Like, so if we are playing a game in, say, and this is not my bias saying here, I'm just looking at the wholeness of the squad, right? And see कि हम लोग कहाँ खेल रहे हैं. And if we are at Lucknow and we needed additional spinner, you got your Jayant Yadav, or as हम लोग Sai Kishore is a brilliant spinner. So then you have 12 overs of spin in Jayant Yadav, Sai Kishore, Rashid Khan, and then Washington Sundar. So you can actually drop almost all fast bowlers if the wicket spins in Ikana, and the backup all-rounder in Gerald Courtesy is a good. Again, Mumbai ne kyun jaane diya, I don't know. I think Courtesy, Mumbai should have kept him because he's a great all-rounder. So if we don't want to play Glenn Phillips and want to play Courtesy and then want to have Mahipal Romlor and what's his name, Anuj Rawat playing, that's another option. So they have a chance. I think Gujarat definitely has a chance, but either Shubman or Josh Butler has to have a big year. If both of them have a big year, boss, bhul jao, we are going to the finals. If Shubman and Josh Butler both have 700 run seasons, Gujarat is going to put up 200 every single game, and Rajasthan is going to cry because it's just in that. But Gill was not looking efficient in the last year. We'll have to see what happens, but we'll see. Lomror did have a good season, so if Lomror can start, boss, I'm very happy about Gujarat then, because then our batting lineup goes really deep. It goes to number 8 and 9, and then your bowling, we have 7 bowlers. So I mean, and Glenn Phillips in the field. मतलब Glenn Phillips तो क्या fielder है यार. I cannot wait to see
बस
what he
मुंबई
does.
के अगेंस्ट सारे कैच ड्रॉप कर दे, बाकी ठीक है.
हाँ खेल ही रहे यार. Mumbai and Gujarat are going to be the each other's second game. Marquee clash,
Yeah.
29th. It's going to be
Yeah.
awesome. And they've made sure Hardik Pandya skips the Chennai wala game and comes back for the game that matters, which is the Mumbai Gujarat game. और इस बार कमीनों ने दो गेम रखे हैं मुंबई और गुजरात के. I don't know why they only kept one game last year, because I mean it's always good. There's a lot of fun to be had. Yeah, देखने में. Now for the weakest squad in my opinion in
Lucknow Super Giants.
Lucknow Super Giants. इनको तो मतलब वो संजीव गोयनका पंत के पीछे धो धो के पड़ने वाला है, because क्या स्क्वाड है यार. Who the hell is their opener? Who's their opener?
चुतिया टीम
Chat,
है. मैंने
tell
इसका
me.
स्क्वाड देखा, उसका स्क्वाड देखा, मैं बोला ये क्या चुतिया टीम है ये.
हाँ मतलब देखो आधा स्क्वाड तो उनके बॉलर्स का एनसीए में है. Mayank Yadav is not doing well. Avesh Khan, someone said, has a niggle. Mohsin Khan has an injury. Akashdeep, अगर वो खेलेगा so potential बहुत है, पर three of their four Indian bowlers are, injured, right? So then, if Avesh, Akashdeep, Mohsin, and Mayank are all injured, who the hell is going to start and who the hell is going to play? So let's see. Aiden Markram opens the game with Mitchell Marsh. तो आपके दो ओवरसीज तो यहाँ हो गए. Then you have to have Nicholas Puran and David Miller. तो आपके चार ओवरसीज तो वहां पे आ गए. तो then you cannot play Shamar Joseph. If you want to play Shamar Joseph, you will have to get one of the Indian batters to play that. Rishabh Pant, again, I think is a very overrated T20 player. He had one good season with Delhi, but he is not even in our top wicketkeeper at T20. He's a better test player than that. So then who are your top seven? Ayush Badoni, Mitchell Marsh, Shahid Abdul Samad, who's been very bad on and off, Nicholas Puran, Rishabh Pant, and then Shabaz Ahmed, maybe. So those are your that, and then in your bowlers you'll have Ravi Bishnoi. Shamar Joseph cannot play if your Makram is playing. So Shamar and Makram are on and off, and then who are your four bowlers? Are you going to have like Prince Yadav and Digvesh Rathi playing in case your bowlers are not fit? So Lucknow is a very, very weak squad. In my opinion, they have to get the fitness of their bowlers correct. It's just going to be the bowlers is going to be a problem. Shardul Thakur, I've heard that he's going to replace Mohsin Khan, but is Shardul Thakur a like for like replacement? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. वो bowling में आपको उतना firepower नहीं देता. So I think Lucknow is going to
सारे पैसे तो
have an
ऋषभ पंत
issue.
को दे दिए.
हाँ सारे पैसे दे दिए, and then I don't know, and they have a very demanding owner, so there's going to be a lot of interference there also. So if the camera is on Nitaben on Lucknow, there is also going to be camera on what you may call this guy Sanjeev Goenka. So but they have Ravi Bishnoi, so they have a good spinner, and then we'll have to see. The other interesting part for me, Shabaz Ahmed can spin too, but Shabaz Ahmed has done better in batting than bowling in the domestic side. So are we going to see more and more sort of spin wickets where Digvesh Rathi, Bishnoi, Manimaran Siddharth, Shabaz Ahmed, they all play, and you have like essentially those slow low wickets in Ikana till they can get their fast bowling situation sorted out. We'll have to see. That means Lucknow is not going to be very good in that. So we'll have to see.
भंकर स्क्वाड है.
So,
चलो अभी let's take questions and then do टाटा बाय बाय. So मैंने पहले बहुत सारे आंसर कर देते जब तू ब्रेक में था.
चलिए, I also have to go in 10 minutes, so let's take all the
Yeah.
questions and then I'll go. Yeah.
IPL team names don't make sense. MI, Super Kings, Giants.
No,
हाँ भाई ठीक.
उसने MI love लिखा है मुझे, so he loves MI. But हाँ, Super Kings and Giants don't make sense. But there is actually one worse team than that, Super Giants.
Somebody says Gujarat का bowling is crap, भाई.
I don't know if their bowling is crap. I think their middle order is average, but I don't think their bowling is crap. One thing is कि अगर flat पट्टा है तो क्या होता है वो देखने वाला है, because they are all line and length bowlers. So but no, I don't think their bowling is crap. It's above average.
रमजान में मैच हो सकता है, रामनवमी में प्रॉब्लम है भाई, मुझे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, जब मैच रखना है रखना यार, किसने बोला है
नहीं
तुमसे?
भाई, I think as a lot of times games get rescheduled because of Ramnavami and security. अरे भाई वो issues रामनवमी के नहीं है, issues police availability के है. So
या
I mean ठीक
ऑप्स
है,
अवेलेबल
I
नहीं,
would defer
वो
to the
कोलकाता की गेम
state
का बोल
government.
रहे हो ना तुम?
हाँ वो तो प्रॉब्लम कोलकाता का है, बदल दो सरकार कोलकाता में. I think a
हाँ,
party, I
ले
know of
आओ
a party
बीजेपी
that's
को।
ले आओ बीजेपी को नेक्स्ट ईयर,
हम्म,
दिखा कर देंगे मैच. एक साल में है ना इलेक्शंस आपके, नेक्स्ट
हाँ,
रामनवमी को नई पार्टी कर दो.
was having a hard time coping up with Kohli Sharma on X, but now we have started KL Rahul PR by comparing him to Yuvraj. It is just intolerable.
बंद करो चूतियो, बंद करो यार, ये मतलब ये बेवकूफ,
Okay,
अपने
this
के
is a
पास
good
टाइम
question.
बहुत है. हाँ,
Don't you think India should have a players association? The
we
highest
should.
paid player in the IPL makes a little more than a vet minimum in the NBA. I don't think so. You need a players association to solve this problem. You just need to have consistent discussions like this podcast has discussed, that like the Aussie players get around 45% plus of the total revenue of the Australian Cricket Board. Why aren't the Indian players getting even 20% or just around 20%? Indian
No,
players deserve more, and not only that, Indian domestic players deserve more. Under 16, under 13, under 15, under 19 players deserve a lot more. So that's my answer.
and no, even if a player association happens, they have to make sure no one in the commentary box is running the players association. B, for God's sake, look beyond Gavaskar and Shastri. There are other Indian cricketers that exist in that, and matlab, पर Indian board is fixated on these two champus. उनको करने दो जो करना है वो भाई. There are other cricketers out there, legit cricketers. Like look at Jatin Paranjpe as an option, right? Jatin Paranjpe was looking after Mumbai cricket, doing great work with players and stuff. There's so many other options, players I can give you. So no, they do need players. I think they do, but they need proper people to manage it and stuff, and not have superstars have their own bakwas going on.
Yeah. India will have a selection headache if both Yashasvi and Abhishek have a great IPL. Although feel Yashasvi should be in all formats no
I
matter what.
agree. I think Rohit Sharma is
100%.
keeping Yashasvi out.
Yeah,
Rohit,
100%.
and this is the biggest example. Ki Rohit Sharma should have retired after Champions Trophy, but World Cup ka bhukha hai wo, so he's going to play 2 more years, humiliate himself one more after a year, and then unfortunately be unceremoniously dropped. He had a chance of going out on a high, but Indian players don't understand what going out on a high means. Sadly, I love Rohit
Nobody,
Sharma, but I think this is
nobody,
what's going to happen.
nobody talks about KL Rahul having never won IPL despite giving stellar performance year after year. This is Delhi's year. KL Rahul will bring steadiness. I hope so. Good.
प्रॉब्लम विद केएल राहुल इज एन एवरेज कैप्टन, सो आई एम ग्लैड उसकी कैप्टनसी चली गई. और दूसरी बात, ही प्लेज इन दोस लॉन्ग टर्म लंबा इनिंग्स एंड स्टफ, सो नाउ हिज रोल इज डिफरेंट. सो you make a good point. I think he has a chance this year. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm very happy if Delhi wins, because गुजरात में छोकरो जीत से अक्षर पटेल और
Yeah.
गुजरात रणजी कैप्टन
Yeah.
बापू
Which youngster is going to shine this year? Arjun Tendulkar.
डिफाइन यंगस्टर यार. अरे भाई मुंबई की आगे दुनिया. डिफाइन यंगस्टर, राइट? आई वांट टू से यशस्वी, बट वो इतने सालों से खेल रहा है, he almost seems like a vet.
वो लेफ्टी ओपनर जो बहुत मारता है. अभी
I think Abhishek, yes, I think Abhishek is a shoe-in for an orange cap this year. On the bowling side, there are so many youngsters here. I can't say. I think Noor Ahmed might have a very good year with Dhoni keeping, and him being in Chennai. Whether that'll translate into an IPL win, I don't know. But Noor, I'm very happy to see what Noor and Dhoni, that combo, does.
Why was Mumbai allowed to get higher base price player in place of their injured player Mujib replacing Gazanfar? Ambani is using their cloud.
Yes,
Go,
unfortunately
Ambanis,
they are.
go,
But the
Ambanis, go.
problem is IPL is not an equal league. That's the problem. And you can see that if you go on CricBuzz or Cricinfo or something, they will take on certain owners. Harsha Bhogle will make some jokes on that. He does not have the courage to take on Mumbai owners, where he was a Mumbai sort of office bearer. Or Joy will not take on the KKR owners and stuff. So unfortunately, IPL is. If you look at NFL thing, everyone will dunk on the Cowboys, even though they are the number one sort of revenue in NFL. People will dunk on the Patriots ownership. So you need more independent broadcast which dunk on all ownerships. हम लोग तो बोलते हैं भाई that we are Mumbai and Gujarat fans, but we will bash ownership. I mean, we just Mumbai ownership or Gujarat ownership of anyone. Yeah, doesn't matter. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? So unfortunately that's the problem. Once you start having more independent broadcasts with non-commentators actually doing it, who are not calling the games or who are not involved in the administration, you will see more and more of this. Ashwin is a great addition, man. Ashwin has been outstanding. Even though he's playing for CSK, I think he's doing some very objective analysis. That's when you'll see the
Yeah.
change.
When Pat Cummins retires, BCCI to pay whatever he wants to make him our under-19 team coach. And our scouts, Salah changed mentality of our players. Hope Ishan
Yes,
rises in
I'm very
this.
happy for Ishan Kishan. Mumbai is going to absolutely whine when Ishan Kishan does well in SRH, but other Pat Cummins, I think Ishan is going to do really well. Very well.
Don't you think the rule of playing only 4 overseas players should be done
No,
with? No.
absolutely not. One rule they should do away with is the impact player. It's the stupidest rule
Yeah.
ever. Bhai, if you have kept it for MS Dhoni, Dhoni ji ko bola, आप retire हो, impact player
थूक
rule को
थूक चाटने वाला रूल वापस आ गया, थूक चाटने वाला.
हाँ, थूक चाटने वाला अच्छा है. Indian bowlers like it. But no, you get rid of the impact player rules. It is killing the all-rounders. Have injury substitute. अगर आपका प्लेयर इंजर्ड हो जाए, एक तो क्रिकेट नीड्स टू गो आउट विद द 18th सेंचुरी माइंडसेट, विद इंजर्ड हो गया तो 10 प्लेयर के साथ खेलेंगे. नहीं भाई, ईच टीम हैज अ सब्स्टिट्यूट अलाउड, सो यू कैन हैव अ सब्स्टिट्यूट. लाइक एन इंजरी अगर उसको लग गया एंड एन इंडिपेंडेंट डॉक्टर वेरीफाइज ही इज इंजर्ड, you can have a substitute, just like a concussion substitute, but not with this impact player. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Absolutely stupid. Or as Gavaskar would say,
One more thing I
stupid,
like about
stupid,
the IPL
stupid.
is
Sorry,
one more
go
thing
ahead.
about the IPL that I appreciate is they have 24 member squads, unlike the ICC and international cricket, which allows only 16 member squads, which is
It's idiotic.
stupid.
24 is good. It's good and stuff. And yes,
Yeah.
someone correctly pointed out,
Depth of
I didn't get time to get DC owners drama. Unfortunately, मैं करने वाला था बात, तब इंटरनेट चला गया. So I'll talk it in the mid owners podcast. जिंदल से GMR के
Yeah.
वापस चला गया.
Yeah, if Iyer could take the PKS squad to top 6 KKR and usko future captain contender kar लें for India, Pant's career
Yes.
is screwed with that squad in LSG.
Yes,
Pant
there
का
are two.
career as a captain तो कुछ है नहीं, वो तो player है भाई.
There are two future India captains this IPL. They have a lot to prove. One is Shubman Gill, another is Shreyas Iyer. Shubman had a bad year last year as a captain. Shreyas had a great year as a captain. If both of them do, India is going to be blessed with two great captains.
Yeah, and Punjab or RCB, who will win IPL first?
Look at my eyes.
RCB.
Between
Punjab
them,
के तो
I think RCB has a better
RCB.
chance or something. Whether
Punjab-
Kohli will win with RCB, I
माफ
don't
कर-
know.
माफ कर.
But I almost think that Kohli has now become. I think Kohli should be allowed to go to any other team and try his luck for an IPL. And
कोहली
RCB
को
should,
दिल्ली भेज दो यार कोहली को मुंबई ले आओ.
but we'll see. We'll see.
कोहली और
But,
रोहित दोनों मुंबई में साथ में मजा आएगा.
yeah, but LSG is just right now. One thing we can say, LSG is a bad squad unless they get their Indian
चलो
bowlers change.
हो गया सारे क्वेश्चन हो
देखते
गए.
हाँ हो गए. And we'll see mid season trade कौन करता है. I think look out for LSG. वो शायद mid season trade करेगा. We'll have to see once the window opens. So we'll see.
Yeah, so let's see, guys. Once again, before we wrap up, we will do some watch along game pod also, and hopefully we'll fix on a time. I will stay in touch with Adit and we'll figure out a time to do it. But thank you very much to all of you for tuning in to this live stream.
Yes,
and for all the
apologize for
questions
the
you asked.
snafu, but we made it back.
Yeah, that's okay. That happens. But once again, I would request each and every one of you keep watching the cricket podcast. There is a separate playlist also, all dedicated to the cricket one. So keep supporting us. This pod has come a long way. I never thought when we started the cricket pod that we would get these many views, but we are getting better and better and better and better. So please consider joining the membership program of the podcast too. If you join the membership, whether on Patreon or on YouTube, it doesn't matter. It really helps me with a lot of experimentation, and I hope you guys consider that. If you want to send donations, consider UPI kushalmehra at ICICI. Canadians can send it through Interac Canada, kushalmehra81@gmail.com. You can buy my book Nastik. Follow both me and Adit on X. Both our X handles are there in the podcast. You can also subscribe to Mind Makers on YouTube. And other than that, if you want to buy Cārvāka podcast merchandise, you can place your orders either on Kadak Merch or on my website. Whatever you guys want to do, please do consider. And if you can't do any of things, just like this video, subscribe to the Cārvāka podcast YouTube channel, leave a rating on the platform that you listen to in audio. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, namaste, take care, have a great IPL, and wish you all the best.